Thank you, Madam Chair. I think this should be a priority. Unfortunately, I don't get to set the priorities. I'm looking at just some rough numbers that if we started with 2 million for less than 200, and I think it was a lot less, I don't remember the number, but just less than 2 million. And then we go to 12,000 across the state, that's about 120 million across the state. And then there's about 200 districts, so around $600,000, and we're looking at $600,000 over a high-end district, most unless they're like a Denver Metro, being about 20 million, 3 to 20 million, and costing somewhere in the 600,000. And we as a state exempted ourselves, understandably so, because of 2 million out of 46 out of 46 billion, out of 46,000 billion, out of 46,000 million, 2 million out of 46,000 million. So I don't want to kill the bill, but I don't think we can, I mean, this should have been this should be a day, and you know, you get the bill when you get the bill, but this is, I don't think we can just say, well, I think we need to do that when we're not prepared to do it as a state. Now, we've talked repeatedly about where there's money in this budget. There's billions of dollars that I would assert have absolutely no benefit and negative benefit to the citizens of Colorado, yet those are the priorities of our budget process. Those are the sacred cows of the General Assembly, of this body, of members of this body, of this panel. So we have equal protection. We're cutting some out for the financial. I mean, just for the budgeting process, I mean, I think the firefighters are, I think they are a priority. They are a legitimate priority, and we should treat them like a priority instead of forcing the, you know, literally the bravest among us to come and fight for scraps at the very end. I would like to see this. I would like to see this type fund, and make sure this is funded by gutting some of the serious fraud, waste, and abuse that has been supported even in these last days. So I have to be a no on this bill, but I am very disappointed because the budget process makes it so. And I think the state, I think the General Assembly needs to get its priorities in order. And we're funding stuff. I don't set those priorities. Those priorities were set before me. I think just like our ballot initiatives, you know, come to me with, you know, take some of that out of the governor's green grift, kill one of his sacred cows, splay it out here on the altar of big government, and you know, well, let's have a barbecue. But I mean, there's no money there, and we can't just impose it on we can't just send it downstream without having understanding of what these ramifications are. So unfortunately, I'm a no.
It's been a real delight to have you in State Affairs today, Representative DeGraff. Vice Chair Clifford.
You're welcome. I'm here all week.
I hope not. No, I'm just kidding.